Hello, and welcome back to Numismatics with Kenny. Long before their independence, Israel had a long religious conflict with its neighbor Palestine. The rivalry began when hostility was shown between the two after a long battle against the Palestinians and British Arabs. The Israeli Declaration of Independence was signed on May 14, 1948, officially creating the State of Israel. The first president was selected through a parliamentary election. Chaim Weizmann was a Russian-born Zionist. Zionism is what Wikipedia calls the nationalist movement of the Jewish people that espouses the re-establishment of and support for a Jewish state in the territory defined as the historic land of Israel. For 4 years, Weizmann led the fledgling nation in claiming their spot on the world scene and helped set up a vital relationship with the United States. However, strong progress was not made until the next president, during the Kennedy years in the early 1960s. After Weizmann's death in November 1952, Israel had to select a new president. With the parliamentary system in place, voters don't directly vote for the president or vice president. Whatever party has the majority in the legislature, known as the Knesset, whatever party has the majority in the legislature, known as the Knesset, gets the power to choose whoever they want for those important positions. Many options were considered, including one that stands out far from the others. Albert Einstein, a famous physicist, had strong Jewish roots and openly practiced his religion, such as refusing to eat pork. Einstein was also heavily involved in political affairs, often speaking his mind and protesting for civil rights of certain groups. He often wrote letters to social movement leaders all around the world, notably Mahatma Gandhi. The prime minister at the time, David Ben-Gurion, offered the presidency to the scientific mastermind. However, without much thinking, old Albert respectfully declined this position. In his letter back to the prime minister, Einstein described how he was deeply moved, and he was saddened and ashamed he could not accept it. He felt that Israel needed a younger, healthier leader. He wrote, "For these reasons alone, I should be unsuited to fulfill the duties of that high office, even if advancing age was not making increasing inroads on my strength." Ben-Gurion would go on to select Yitzhak Ben-Zvi in the presidency. Ben-Zvi would go on to be the longest-serving president in Israel's history, with his tenure ending in 1963 after almost 11 years. Albert Einstein, on the other hand, lived only a few more years and died in 1955 at the age of 76. He spent his last years studying at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Now, let's look at the coin. This is a 1952 Israel 10 Pruta. It's made out of aluminum, so it's very light. Don't worry about this coin breaking your budget. With its mintage being over 26 million, this coin is very common even in high grade. An uncirculated example goes for maybe $1 or $2, and you can find very nice examples in dealers' junk 25-cent bins. I love connecting coins with their history. When you hold a coin, it's more than just a piece of metal. It's so fun to take a coin and research the history behind it. I find it super interesting and super fascinating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.